What's up, my little pulselings? How's it going? Thank you for joining me today, where every day from Monday to Friday we will take a look at a different game to see if it's worth your hard-earned money or if it's not. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And on a Friday, if I do any Let's Play, I'll put it up then, so you got a bonus video. Let's get to the video. Sup, pulsers? Thank you for joining me today. Hope all is well in your world. We are taking a look at Rogue Waters. First of all, let's hear from developer. Rogue Waters is a pirate tactical turn-based rogue-lite. Play as Captain Cutter, commanding your ship crew through procedurally generated encounters to seek revenge. Recruit, train, and upgrade crew, use powerful sea creatures, and engage in dynamic naval and melee combat to gain the upper hand. Quick disclaimer, I was sent a copy of this game to do a review for you. I've had a good test for it. This is the pirate game I've been waiting for a while, because last pirate game I really enjoyed, I played about 2-3 years ago. And before that it was Sid Meier's. So, been a while. Yeah, the story in this game is actually not what I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be like a simple roguelike where you go up the map and go fight things, but it's an interesting mix. So I'm going to leave in all the story in that for you. We're just going to have a quick look, and I will at some point do a whole playthrough. I'm going to go on normal, so I've only had a little go, and I died quite a few times.
We're in for a fight, Captain. The company's here.
There we go, that's our boy, Cutter.
Standing between us and our treasure? Unwise.
They look terrified. Let's show them why they should be.
My turn already.
Right, this is a basic tutorial. This section will lead you through the basics. Even though you're an experienced player, we do not recommend skipping the tutorial. There are a bunch of exciting mechanics we wish to clarify. Let's skip the tutorial. Right. This is your crew. You can do one attack and one movement in a turn. These are your basic, when it says mates, these are your basic little dudes. That's us, the captain. And that's Blackbone, who's, I'd say class him as a hero. He has one movement, 0 armor, and 0 bonus damage. These are pawns. These are basically the same as your mates. They're very basic units, and that's Wild Tail. You can knock units into the water. If you knock them into the water, it's an instant kill. If you hit them into an item, they take damage, and that includes each other. Because one of the heroes I had later on was a lady with a spear that goes through 2 people, and that includes your people. Right, so I'm going to move my Captain Cutter here, and I'm going to use his cutlass, which does 1 damage, 1 push, and an advance. An advance means your guy steps forward into the space where the enemy was. You need to be careful for that as well. You step into fire and stuff like that, yeah, it's not too good for you. So they're going to step around, so he's facing the water, and I can hit him in the water. That's an instant kill. So what I'm going to do with these ones, I'm going to hit him and knock him there. Then I'm going to use that one to hit him there. You can use the other characters' turns as well. It doesn't end their turn.
I'll run you through.
So say like I wanted to move him, and there's an enemy there. I could move him around, attack with him, then attack with my captain afterwards.
More will come, but the wind's be on our side. Full speed ahead, Mr. Wilkes.
If you think it best, Captain.
Don't be troubled, Mr. Wilkes. The captain hasn't steered us wrong yet.
So if you're looking for a pirate turn-based game with roguelike elements, this is I'd say it's the best one in years. Most through the eye of the drowned goddess to be a legend. But Captain Blackbone had been in search of the artifact since before you joined his crew. Now it seems Whatever madness infected the captain had spread to the company as well. We're almost there. See the frog rising above the water? They say your eyes are the first to go, old dog. Aye, a thick fog. Just as you said there'd be. Yeah, that's that one. You gripped tightness on your cutlass. You'd rather fight the company than face your captain's wrath if they beat you to the prize. Captain, the company ship is sinking. What are your orders? You decide, lad. You'll be captain in my fleet soon enough. The crew must get used to your command. A bit of caution in the order. Take only what is easy to reach. Get 50 gold. All or nothing. Try to get the cargo before it sinks. 50% chance to gain 150 gold. Leave it. Great prizes awaits up there on the horizon. Ooh. I'm going to try to get 150. I've got 100 gold already. All or nothing. Try to get this cargo before it sinks. Well said. Let's get moving then, lad. Sail away. At that, 3 out of 6. That's a special ability that will come into play later.
Come now. Show your captain he can count on you. Make a...
So this is kind of like the battle screen. Normally you go up in the map in roguelites. This is basically that you get to pick and it changes your direction. But because this is the tutorial part, it only lets you go one pathway anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But always look at what you're fighting, because later on you'll get tougher opponents, especially elite fights. You'll get better rewards, but you will have tougher opponents.
For gold, for glass.
Before you fight the crew on all the ships, you have to do this part, which is the battle phase. Your cannons are here. Your items that give you abilities in the fight are here, and so are the enemies. So say that they have an item there that has all their crew heal 1 life per turn. If you destroy it on this map, they don't get that. These are your turn orders. Some cannons, like these ones, will fire on the first turn. That's why it's got 1, 2, 3 at the bottom, the turns. Bigger cannons tend to fire on the second and third turn, so they miss a shot. You have 2 command points. This costs 1 command point to fire. Does 1 damage and has 3 health. So is that one. These have 2 health, so it's better to just take the cannons out to begin with.
Reload. Boarding party. Make ready.
So that's turn 1 ended. You go on to turn 2.
Fire! Come on, you bitch! Break!
Now we're on turn 3.
Fire!
You can aim for the crew as well,
For their miserable lives.
but you kind of got to protect your stuff as well as damage theirs.
You all right, lad? You look pale as a ghost.
It's been 2 days since I last slept. Nothing a stout bottle of grog can't fix.
Focus! If we lose that treasure thanks to your rudderless squawk, I'll sew your trap shut with a marlin spike.
Right at the beginning of when you're doing a boarding action, you will have the option to deploy your troops. You can do it in any order. You can rotate the camera in that as well. Look at the hull to see what's on there. These are ropes. If one of your men lands on that spot with a rope, he can use the rope to go anywhere he wants on the ship. Try to get next to them or behind them. These guys are flintlocks. They are long-ranged users. Once they pick a target, they will shoot that target. So if your captain's being targeted, for instance, and he's here, you can run him behind cover and they may not be able to hit him. Or you can engage them in hand-to-hand combat, in which case they can't shoot him as well. Flintlocks, ranged weapons tend to do quite a bit of damage. You want to keep an eye on that. Now you don't have to deploy your captain. You can deploy whatever units you want, but you need to do it in a way that you can get the most out of your troops. So I'm going to go my captain, my special unit, and I'm going to deploy 2 little shipmates down here. You always deploy 4. If one of your units dies, you can bring on your reserves. One of your reserves. You cannot have more than 4 on the ship at a time. So I want to knock him overboard and try to knock him overboard if I can. So I'm going to run my captain to this point here. He's now got the rope, and he can now move over there with the rope.
Dogs can't have all the fun.
When you're in base contact, you are in hand-to-hand combat. See, my guy done his cutlass attack, he killed him and then moved forward. You'll always look to see if you advanced afterwards, because advancing can get you in the way of your own men doing stuff. At the end of your turn, you can propel if you haven't attacked. Now this heals you for 1 health plus applies 1 armor. So it's quite good if all 3 of these were to target 1 unit, which they do sometimes do. And you should also do that as well, whenever you get a chance. Right. My shipmate can actually knock him off. But I want to prepare him. I want to try and knock them into each other.
Hurry now. Let nothing stand in our way.
Now he's prepared. He's got 1 shield. That means they're going to have a little bit more difficulty in taking him out. But I want to try to knock him. I'll try to knock him into that so I can show you the effect of them hitting into each other.
Victory is within our sights.
So strong.
I like pushing him in the water.
Instructions, as long as you give them real slow, like. They're not. I'm with you, sir.
I want blood, and I will have it.
Mr. Wilkes, man the ship. Give us ample warning once you get a whiff of them boxy bastards.
I said a bad word.
Aye, Captain. The moment they show on the horizon.
Cutter, my lad, you're coming with me. I need you close. The temple, at long last.
It's there after years of fruitless searching. You found the temple of the goddess. It looks too old to have been built by mortal hands. A dark potential clings to the place, promising fortune or death. Bring that lantern, car. Look at the wall. That symbol. Ain't that the eye? You examine the stone runes. So much like the ones in the ancient texts Blackbone made you study. You became quite familiar with these spidery symbols. The goddess' sight is upon you. You read, sounds a bit ominous for your liking. Look there, upon the altar, the drowned goddess, blessed eye. Go on, Cutter. You go first. Aye, aye, Captain. You've been after this for years. Soon you'll be the first to lay hands on it. Let's go. Aye, aye, Captain. As you near the altar, a deep rumbling echoes through the chamber. The temple walls shiver. You may not have much time. There on the dais, a strange skull fixed with a dazzling gemstone. Was this the goddess herself? Such thoughts fill your head. Yet your shaking hand reaches for the gemstone. It comes out easily. Like it wants to be free. It feels warm in your hand. Pretty stone, eh? Have a closer look. From a voice inside your head. Who? You start to ask. But then your hand thrusts the sharp stone towards your eye. And you can't stop. Screaming fills the temple. It takes a moment to realize they're yours. You see only blood. feel heat from the stone pulsating, taking root. You feel something deep under the surface. Something stirs, calling for you. The shape, some kind of monster?
What have you done, boy?
My eye! I've lost my damn eye!
Ooh, it hurts. It hurts, Mummy. Ha! Just but a scratch, love. You'll have worse forward done. Feel that thrashing in your skull? You've woken the beast. Let's see if you've got the sand to bring it to heel before it tears you apart.
So, our old friend has come back to embrace us once again. Ready yourselves, mateys! It's the Kraken!
Right, so we've got the flint locks up there. We've got the pawns down here. I've got a whale tail. And another 2 pawns. So I'll put my captain in front of the whale tail. Special unit over to the left. And the 2 normal little pirate dudes over to the right. Right, this is the special ability of the Kraken. It costs 3 ether bay. Big bit like magic. You can also upgrade these abilities as well. What we do is you select the Kraken and take out the flintlocks. Bosh. They're all brown bread. Right, so I want my captain. Take out that dude. Push him in the water.
Don't you slack off now, you slugabeds.
Oh, we'll push one button. Luckily, there's an undo.
Come on, there's no time to lay about. Must I do everything myself?
Now he took extra damage because he hit an object. Right, so I want him to go into him here.
Why not? Where did we go wrong?
Can't hit him into anything.
We'll never yield. Your orders? Captain?
There you are, boy. Come, let's see your eye. Painful, eh? We'll soon have that sorted. Ahoy! Someone fetch me a knife.
Have you lost your mind?
You're the lunatic here, boy. What possessed you to steal from your captain? And in such a permanent way? No matter. I'll just have it back. Bring me my treasure! Now!
You cold-blooded bastard! Come and get it yourself!
If you take one more step, you'll fall to the caverns below. There's nowhere left to run. He's coming.
What are you doing? Stop! That's an order!
Warned you. Wakey, wakey.
Is that Cutter? Quick, boys! Get him out of the water! Bloody hell, he's breathing!
What?
Ah, good. Open your eyes. Aye. That wretched thing is lodged deep. Makes it hard to meet your gaze, I must say.
Blackbone wants it. Where's my cutlass?
Easy. Just found you face down in the temple pool, lad. Seems the goddess brought you back for a reason. Took her time, didn't she? What's it been? 14 years?
14 years? I remember... this voice. In a dream. My head.
Come, a little rum will warm your bones.
Mr. Wilkes, what ship lies at anchor there? It's magnificent.
We've been working on it, in hopes of having a captain once more. It's yours to command, Captain Cutter. Oh, how pleased I am to speak those words. Come, the sooner we set sail, the better. The world changed while you were gone. Better to see it with your own eyes. Sorry.
Right, so this is your base, basically. You got the workshop where you can upgrade your abilities with sea monsters, crew. This is what you need on your boat to get more units in battle and stuff like that. This is your equipment for your ship. On the screen where you fight with the cannons, these are the cannons and the special unit stuff that will deploy. So you want to look at the enemies as well, because you want to destroy their stuff that's giving them extra healing, extra damage, especially extra damage. If they get units with +1 damage, that they can kill your little shipmates off real fast. There you go, it's in the quarters now. What happens is whatever units you have here, you'll take with you into battle. So you can have 2 specialists as well as your mates. These are the normal little dudes that don't really, they're not that good. But it's your specialists that you want here. So when your specialists lose a wound, they have to go into here to rest while you go on another quest. When you go on to another run, they stay there. It's the only way they will heal permanent wounds. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for your captain. When you're injured in battle, these will heal after the battle. These are not permanent wounds. A permanent wound is what you get when you get a special event or something like that. And it says -1 to one of your units. Your specialists will then take those wounds and keep them. If they die in combat, when you come back and you play the next run through, they have a permanent wound as well. So they have to go in here and rest. So you need quite a few specialists when you can get them. These guys, don't worry about them. Don't matter if they die. These are your specialists. This is a spear maiden. She's the one that's got the can hit through 2 units. A cook has a cleaver attack. It doesn't do the pushback thing, but it does high damage. A backstabber, I haven't used one of them yet. I actually want to try one of them. When a unit is pushed into this unit, they don't take no damage. Instead, they attack the unit that's just pushed into them. The other 2, noble, veteran, believer, sturdy, fencer, and noble, they're the random ones that are always given. So you have one main one, which is cook, backstabber, or spear maiden in this case, and the others will always be random. This will affect their abilities. So if you go look into it, he'll always have cook, which is slashes that does 2 damage. This does -1 armor. This does -1 armor, and this will be the last one, which is +1 armor for him. Believer and sturdy, these ones will always be random. I've had ones where the cook was a doc. I've had ones where the spear maiden was a medic as well. They're a little bit more difficult to get up, but you don't really need to worry about these just yet. Look at the main one. If that's appealing to you, take that unit. I'm gonna take cook. Cook can take more damage.
Wait till you try my fish chowder.
The spear maidens are better for offensive against multiple units, but when you first start out, you got to kind of get a hang of the battle, how the mechanics work with the fighting before you can use one of them. And like I said, I haven't used a backstabber yet, but they seem more interesting because I can go down different pathways. They seem to put more putting debuffs on the enemy as well. Backstabbers seem pretty cool. So once you have your specialist unit, make sure you take them with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is his energy. Again, if he takes a permanent wound, he has to stay in here for one of your runs. I think that's a really cool mechanic. After battle, if you have anything, it will come in here, such as cannons and stuff like that. Then you can take it from your cargo hold, put it on your ship. This one gives all my mates the little, not so important ones, +1 max hit points. This one gives my leader, the captain, +2 hit points. So if another ship aims at them and destroys them, it can really weaken you throughout the battle. You need to keep an eye on that as well. This is still the tutorial part of it and the story part. Normally you'll get to pick from 3. You'll have 1 to do the story and 2 where you just do runs so you can farm points, upgrade your units and stuff like that. We're going to do the main story. Now this is your quest map. Normally it's a lot longer than this, but because it's story, you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. When you do the non-story driven ones, you'll be here, but you'll have 1, 2, and 3. And off of those other ones, you'll have offshoots, so you can go in different directions. But the bright day is blinding, and the salty tang of the sea is familiar and welcoming as a favourite lover. For a moment, all is right with the world. Again, the gloomy look on your quartermaster's face tells a different tale. Look there on the horizon. You grab the spying glass and scan the distant waves. Indeed, something's out there. A strange, jagged structure glistening in the sunlight. That reminds me of Tiberium. Oh, come on, Carl. Anyway. They call it glass. It gives off a deadly fumes, but it has its uses. A blade fashioned from the glass will cut through even an anchor chain. Some folks say that the liquid form can even prolong your life. It's everywhere these days, ever since you stuck that gem in your eye. For excellent reasons, I'm sure. You touched the eye, abscess, it still hurts like hell. Glass is more precious than gold, and everyone wants a piece. That ship ahead has their sights on the glass bloom you found, Captain. They appear to have a large crew. We better thin their ranks before we board them. Your crew just finished installing a shiny new cannon, and here's your chance to test it. Before engaging your prey, you'll have time to adjust the arguments. Well, I can have a heavy gun. Heavy guns will not turn up until turn 2. They cost 2 to fire, but they're guaranteed to do 3 damage. And they have 6 health. Cannon breaker does 1 to 3, costs 1. And can be used on every turn straight from the beginning. I'm going to take on the heavy cannon. Heavy cannon. Understood. I'll make the adjustments right away, Captain. Now you can come up here with TG and you can use it to access your ship, to add on your new cannons, any equipment you find throughout the missions, and anything else you want to look at your crew, because they can get personalized weapons. I've had a knife for him, as well as a pistol. That's your captain's experience. That's your special units experience, and these guys get no experience. They stay the same because they're just cannon fodder.
Let's see if I remember how it's done.
This is a weakened barrage. Reinforced glass handgun, ranged, quick shots. An enemy applies a -1 armor, requires a line of sight. Range unlimited. Now you can only use this once. It does 1 damage and does not push an enemy.
Blast traders, with a hole threatening to burst. Let's offer our assistance.
Arr. What they hit me with? Between 1 and 3, so they can take out units with 1 shot. It's kind of annoying. Right, so I'm gonna take out that one. Oh, but oh, 1-shotted it. Sweet.
Very fine, gunners. Very fine. Reload. Now let's have some more.
I might take that.
Yes! Good shot,
We use the
Mr.
big
West.
cannon, and then we're gonna use the big cannon on the crew. We killed 1. Sweet.
Easy, Captain. You're only just back from the dead. One eye befouled.
Dead for years, and you tell me to take it easy. Stow that. I'll show you what this foul eye can do.
Speaking of, here, take this eye patch, lad. Your ugly mug is scaring the mates. And now, the hat. There, you look like a true captain.
I don't need you fretting over me like me mum.
Oh, how sweet.
Right, so we got a rope there. We got boot liquor. Alright, just average dudes. Right, so if I can get around there, I can knock him straight to the water. Yeah.
Just be your wicked selves.
Right, click on that one in.
Pass the rope.
Alright,
Leave none
So-
standing.
well, he can get around there. He can get around there.
Who wants a good stabbing?
Right, so
Just
Luke
say the
get
word.
I'm with you, sir.
him around to the side. He can knock him into the barrel.
My father will hear of this.
Arr. Right away, sir.
He can hit him. Takes that one out. The reason I didn't want the big guy to hit him
Got something cooking.
is because his attack does more damage.
Come here. I saved you a slice.
Are you deranged?
Ugh, I would have stepped over that one. Suit yourself.
It must gall you being bested by a gentleman.
Ready to fight?
Now you're talking.
Oh, you low-born bastard!
My turn already.
Vicious as a manatee.
Off you go, little buddy.
Who were they?
Glass traders. Not exactly friendly to us pirate scum. I'll explain later.
And there was much rejoicing. Yay! We got a little pistol. I'm gonna stick it on our captain.
I see you, Captain. They'll run, but not far.
Right. This is why you want to try to take out their cannons so they don't destroy yours.
Captain, we've got him. Ready for another Raptor gets destroyed, Captain.
That gives their crew +1.
Fire! Show 'em our balls, Mr. Wilkes.
And our last turn will take out the crew
Fire!
so they don't get extra health during the fight.
A few fights and I'm feeling like myself again.
Me, myself, and I.
Right. Which one of you bastards said that?
Said what, Captain?
It's nothing. Stop looking at me like I've slipped my moorings, Mr. Wilkes. All is well.
Right. So we can't get out to him if we get someone to that rope. So I'll knock him either back or over there. Right, he can go through that guy. Captain and little one will go try and go around that way. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Let's have a gander at your insides.
Right, now I'm gonna use my captain's pistol.
Buck up, matey.
Shoot that guy.
It's the best you'll ever feel.
Don't you dare do that again! hear of this?
So,
Right, he's gonna
just
swing out that way.
bringing it again, sir?
Thieves? Ha! Take that, you rascal!
Oh, I'm salty, sir. Why not?
Right, knock him
Sorry, I can't. I don't make the rules.
straight into the water.
I'll follow
someone done.
instructions, as long as you give them real slow, like.
Right, he can go there.
Comes trouble.
He's gonna knock him into that one, killing them both.
Part of me suffering. You should hear her now.
This is why you have to get the combat when they're trying to hit into each other.
Should have stole that line, eh?
Did you see that, Captain?
Might I trouble you to sew it back on?
Hey, see that? And they all heal after the fights. So you only want to worry if they die. Oh, we got treasure. Gives us more blueprints so we can buy more ship type stuff. Well, we're going up to
Shipwreck
the
ahead.
shipwreck.
Careful, laddies.
Wilkins warned you not to get any closer. The ship must have crashed into the glass formations. The wreckage seems marred in the crystal's bloom. Happens sometimes. Glass is a gift of the devil himself. Behaves in strange ways. So it does. Scavenging the ship won't be easy given the toxic fumes. Alright, you can send in Scrubble and offer them hazard pay, which is 100. But you only get plant. Let's see, what's that do? Mates get +1 movement. Don't really want to give much to the mates. They're not that good. Own crew gets +1 movement for sturdy deck, but it's going to cost me 200. I'll go for the sturdy deck. It costs more, but that's everyone. They're not your men yet, but you'll soon gain their loyalty. But now it's enough that they follow your orders. You watch tentatively as they carefully approach the shimmering structure. The undertaking is a success. Afterwards, you turn your attention to Wilkes, intending to finally ask about Blackbone. But then, the voice in your head says, "Oi! All this yapping and yammering? Nothing but noise in your head. Shut your bloody mouth, bastards, or I'll rattle your teeth and make you bleed." Oh, that's not cool. I like the artwork. I think the artwork in this is really nice. You hear it again, unmistakably laughing or crying, ringing in your ears. You slap yourself again and again, and are grateful when the sound subsides. Everyone else is preoccupied. Hopefully, no one noticed your display, because you're going crazy. Oh, got another little ship.
The wind's with us, Captain. We'll soon
Yeah,
have her.
and a bottle of rum. Oh, what kind of guns they got? 3 to 5. Oh, shipwrecker, and 2. Hopefully, I can get the one shot going on.
Their throats.
1 to 2.
Fire. Well done, crew.
That's definitely got 2. We can definitely do a 3. So I'm going to take out that gun.
Well done.
Hopefully. I can only fire 1 gun this turn. That guy sucks. Is that definitely going to hit for 3? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to take a pot shot at one of the crew members. Yeah, right in the face. Right, let's take out their +1 health. Yeah, the cannons you want to watch out for most are glass cannons. They're very easy to destroy, but they do high damage. Right, we have bombers. Right, my captain. Oh, he's got 2. He's got 3. Right, my special unit can actually kill him outright. The captain go that way, and we'll have 2 shipmates go that way. Sounds good.
Here's for the chopper.
Now the bombers throw a bomb on their turn. Now, if that lands at your feet, or if you run over to it, you can pick it up and actually chuck it to any of the enemies. The turn afterwards, it'll explode. That's pretty cool.
In a pig's eye.
Well, I'll kill you outright. What's he got? Oh, he's got 3. So shoot him once.
Who's with me?
And we're going to kill him. Right, Pinky and Perky here.
Your orders?
Can you make that rope? Oh, I can't quite make that rope, can he? That's not cool. Let's knock you back, dude.
Waiting orders, sir.
Now let's kick you overboard, my friend. Go, slip of the fishes. Right, they surrendered.
Say Blackbone's in the area. Do you remember those final moments?
Because whenever you kill units, the fear factor for the enemy goes up. That's why if they got leaders or captains, you should try and target them first. And there's always a chance they will surrender when that meat goes to top. So you haven't always got to kill the enemies.
I remember Blackburn wanted to pry the gemstone from my eye like a cork. When I denied him, he came after me. So, he survived as well, did he?
Better than ever, you might say. You're not ready to face him again, lad. Not yet.
Set the course.
Aye, if you think it best.
We got some glass and some gold. Right, let's give our crew +1 movement. That will help us in the upcoming fights.
Think it wise, Captain.
You could tell that something has changed. People's faces seemed drained, haunted, as if a terrible weight rested on their shoulders. Don't get too distracted. Blackbone is close. You have to be ready just in case things go sideways. Right, buy cannons or buy items. What have we got? Quick stab to the enemy with a hidden blade. Right, that's 1 stab. What have we got? Melee hits an enemy with a club. Apply stun. The unit cannot act for 1 turn. Ooh. Only 1 time use. That's not good. +1 damage bonus, -2 movement. +1 armor, -1 max health. Unit heals 4 at the start of the turn. Ring of renewal. Is that constant? Ah, 400 gold. I was going to say that if I could afford that, that'd be a bit of a cool thing now, wouldn't it? Let's have +1 armor. I've never had that before. We've got 50 gold. Can't buy any cannons for 50 gold. Don't think so. I won't think so. Right, let's put that on our captain. And let's sail on. Now later on, when you come into these kind of ports, you can actually fight the port. Do not underestimate a port. There is a lot of people there. You pay the vendor and notice Wilkes staring at you. Blackbone told everyone you were dead. Whatever he believes that to be true himself, I don't know. You go back to the memory. Still clear as if it happened yesterday. You remember the moment your hand touched the crystal. The moment that unknown force made you mutilate yourself. Then Blackbone attacked you and he fell into the temple chasm, and then darkness. He lost his mind, Captain. Well, I'd be surprised if he's welcomed you with open arms. It'll be him that's surprised, Wilkes. Ooh. We're on the fortress fight with Blackbone.
Oh, fishy, fishy, fishy! Oh, it was a lovely, monstrous fish. Where did it go?
You look through the spyglass onto the battlements. Can this dark figure be Captain Blackbone? His hulking form and hooked hands are like the man you once served, but his face is hidden behind a golden mask. The ringing inside your head starts again, and suddenly you can see it clearly. The Kraken is hidden away its chains in the depths of the fortress. Strange, it feels as if it's calling to you, as if you feel its pain. Close your eyes and heed the beast's call. Gain 3 absence enter. Captain Carter gains 1 wound. Unlocks Kraken. 1 random cannon or module gains 2 fracture. Unlocks Kraken. I'm going to random cannon or module damage, because wounds stay on your captain afterwards. You order to fire madly at the Kraken's fortress walls. It puts the creature at risk, but you brought those walls down. The water begins to froth and boil, then thick, frailing arms erupts from the churning waters, slick and writhing like the coils of a great serpent in its death throes. From deep below comes a sound like a giant's abyssal horn. Alien, yet its meaning is clear in your mind. Gratitude, the Kraken is free and will aid you in the battle ahead. This creature seems to like you, lad, but I'm afraid even won't be enough to defeat Blackbone. Steel yourself now. What is it we're fighting for? Fight Blackbone Fortress to gain plunder chest 2 and glass chest. That's what we're fighting for. Revenge, revenge. Right, this has a lot of cannons. Light cannon, light cannon. Cannon breaker. Deck sweeper. That's going to aim at my crew. And mortar. Right, well, what do I want? Plus 2 max health. Right, these 2 are the ones I value the most. Whereas they're just going to outgun me anyway. Right, that's got 2, that's got 2. We've got 1 to 2. 1 to 3. So let's take that one out. Let's try to take that out again.
Give me splinters and ruin.
Oh, they're aiming for my dude, man. Who's that one? That one? That's a 2 and that's a 2. So I can try and take them both out. I can fire that one to definitely take one thing out, but it uses both of the energies. So I'm gonna fire that one.
Ready? Fire!
Ah, Nurks. Survived. There you go. Got 1 cannon down. Right, I can either lose the movement or I can lose the extra health of my captain. I'm gonna lose the movement. Take that bad boy out.
Blast! This is proving costly.
We're outgunned. That was not fair.
Boy, is that really you? What sorcery be this? You were dead.
Aye, you did your best to kill me. For the crime of loyalty, if memory serves.
Loyalty, is it? I see you still have the eye you stole from me. I tried to save you, lad, but you refused to be saved.
Enough talk. Chop his bleeding head off.
I've mourned you these years gone by, boy. You can still redeem yourself. You and that traitorous Mr. Wilkes. Grant you both reprieve, I will. Join me now, and all will be forgiven.
Forgive how you turned your sword on me back at the temple.
You were my boy, and you disobeyed my orders. I couldn't be soft on you. I had to teach you a lesson. Now, come. I won't repeat myself.
You don't have to. I heard you loud and clear.
Right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 prawns, 2 flintlocks, and Blackburn himself. Right, these two are going to go take out him first. And these two are going to try and take him out.
I want blood, and I will have it.
I got 2 Kraken attacks, because they both cost 3. I think I use it once. Yeah, you can use it once though. That's a bit of P. I'm going to save it until they're all... I can take the flintlocks out. Or I can see where they move first.
Got a plan?
In the water you go, Sonny Jim.
It's smooth sailing from now on.
Ah,
We'll soon have you sorted.
What a stench! You better keep your distance.
actually, I'll get you to hit him that way.
Ah, it's just a flesh wound.
You don't pay enough for that, sir.
Because he was going to fire him. If I move him behind the cover, he can't hit him. But he also can't change targets. Well, I'm going to heal my dude.
Oh, good. Think I'll save some for later.
We're going to give him a chop.
Thunder, that's good.
I thought I fought rather well.
Victory is within our sights. So many choice targets.
That's my dude from the reserves bench. War.
I'll stab you. You know I will.
Oh, you'll hang for that.
Your orders.
Well, you're going to stay there because if he
Glorious
goes into combat with him, he will kill him straight away.
Oh, I need help.
Another worm for me hook.
That don't look like much.
Uh-oh.
My turn already.
Right, you can heal and keep him down there for now. Because he will kill everyone.
I can't watch. Is it over?
Alright, let's stop those two from joining. Shalware.
How? Is that the best you bilge rats can do?
Well, he can't attack this turn. Kind of sucks. But there you go.
No thanks.
He's going to shield up as well.
You haven't got the sand for this.
Ah, why do they always attack me?
Look into their eyes. They know they're outmatched.
Just say the word. It's only a limb.
Faster men than you have died on my blade.
Let's press on.
If you were aiming for me hands, fully for you, you won't get the best of me next time.
Aha!
Invigorating, innit?
We'll never yield.
Ah, it's just too powerful.
How? Is that the best you bilge rats can do? We'll soon have you sorted.
Death and mayhem.
It's smooth sailing from now on.
Are you listening? Here's the plan. Kill them all.
You came ill prepared, didn't you?
That don't look like much.
By thunder, that's good.
Look into their eyes. They know they're outmatched.
Blood is sweeter than gold.
Now you hold still whilst I reload.
Aha! This is brutal. Even for you.
Dun, dun, dun. Now, as you can see, he's lost 1 health. That's because he has that permanent wound. He died.
What in all the hell? Did that bastard just kill me again?
That he did. It was sheer agony to the bitter end, but ere you, back and bad as ever. You can die, Cutter, but you'll only wake up here again by the power of the Eye of the Goddess.
That's enough! Who in the hell are you? Show yourself!
All right, all right. The name's Shiv. Look, I'm trying to help you. We both want Blackbone to go down. Better stop squawking about it, though. No need to worry the old man.
Is that you, lad?
Wilkes? It's not just me then. What of the rest of the crew? Have they come back as well?
I believe we're all accounted for, Captain. It's just rising from the dead. Well, maybe old hat for you, sir, but we're all a bit rattled.
Now we've all died by Blackbone's hand, and we're bound by a common cause. To have our revenge, we must use our cunning. The pirate way. First step, we hit Blackbone in his most sensitive organ. His treasure hoard. For as long as I can remember, the scoundrel's been consumed by a hunger for acquiring riches. A hunger that can never be sated. Everything else he does is driven by that purpose.
If I may, shepherd you in the right way, if you get my meaning. A little nudge, a suggestion.
Blackbone recently tripled the guards stationed at one of his fortresses. A devious fellow might suppose he could have stashed something out there. Something worth guarding.
Let's find out.
So you'll be brought back to life. You come back here and you do your missions all over again. Now, because he has that permanent wound, what you want to do is put me now, and he will regenerate that wound. But for your next run, he has to stay in now. And also check for your captain's experience points. What have we got? Basic fencing move. Deals damage to the attacker if they remain in melee range after... Oh, right. So if they're still in melee range, they get damaged. Quick shots an enemy with a hidden pistol. Requires a line of sight, range unlimited. It's got 2 turns in it, so I think you can do it every 2 turns. Shout an order and pick an ally. 5 cells away, heals for free. I would only use that on my specialists. I wouldn't use that on normal shipmates. Shout an order. Applies 2 movement for 1 turn. Meh. Plus 2 max hit points. Ooh. That extra armor. I think that's the way to go for the extra armor. Because that is going to be Extra armor in this is always good. Right, for 50 gold, you can respec your captain and anyone else you have put up. Calls Kraken, which slams 5 enemies. Ignores armor, damage 4, damage 3. Okay, makes your Kraken a little bit stronger. We'll go here. Increase wounds healing for characters left in the right, that's more important. That is more important. You want to get any wounds off your characters as quickly as you can. Increase the amount of starting gold whenever you come back to life. Yeah, we get that. We will get... Alright, what's he got? He's got a cook, savage, and sturdy. Backstabber, escapist, I haven't seen that one. An assassin. Grappling, grappler, bouncer, and nimble. Oh, what's nimble? So that, what do these do? Quick move to an agile excel. +1 movement. Okay, not that interesting. Disarm an enemy, applies 2 damage, heal, sturdy. Right, I'm gonna have this lady because she's a backstabber. She has backstabber, escapist, and assassin. 2 movement, no armor. Wow. Backstab. The unit deals additional damage to units pushed into it and does not receive push damage itself. Ignores armor. Alright, so if you push a unit into her, she doesn't receive any damage and stabs it. That's cool. Attack an enemy in melee range, weaken them, applies -1 damage bonus for 1 turn. Oh, it's only for 1 turn. Hopefully that increases. It does it for 2. Right. Unit is immune to engaged. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's escapist? Jump into an empty cell, range 2 cells. Oh, use once. +2 makes it points. Jump into an empty cell. Uses 2. +1 armor. What's assassin? If the target has 1 hit point, kill them instantly. Oh, yeah, it doesn't end your turn either, so you can do that. Oh, that's pretty cool. +1 movement, +1 max health. If the target has 1 or 2 hit points, kill them instantly. Oh, if the target has 1 or 2 hit points, kill them instantly. Applies 1 damage bonus on kill. Whoa, does that stack? I did go against an enemy who had damage bonuses on them, and it just kept stacking.
I'm always ready to scrap.
So we'll take her
Nothing better to do.
as he's healing. We've done nothing from the shipyard. Right. This is your start screen. Whenever you go onto it, you've got the main story. So if you don't want to do the story, you can just go off and basically adventure all you want. Stakes normal, stakes low. I'm going to go low. And I suggest you do for the first set of fights. Because even in here, you can get elites. They're quite difficult. This is the map I told you about. As you can see, it spreads out. You get randoms. You get I think these are the goddess statues. This is normally to heal a character or to get an ability. The other ones tend to be treasure. That's usually items that go on your ship. So you'll learn what they mean. But the square ones, these are elite fights. They are very, very difficult when you're first starting out. And you don't want to keep dying because your character will lose quite a lot of wounds. Anyway, that was Rogue Waters. I really like the game. It's I'm looking for a pirate game. And this appeals to me on all levels. And like I said, I've played a few quite a ways into it. The whole wound mechanic, I kind of like that. You didn't get a permanent wound if they die, so there's a consequence to if you die. And as you progress through the game, the storyline is quite good. I like it. I like the visuals. I like the combat. I like pretty much everything about the game. But then again, this is my kind of game. As always, you do you. I will be doing a run through at some point, or one of my Let's Plays. But I have another game in front of this, so I've got to do that one first. Anyway, this has been Pulsebeetle. That was Rogue Waters. Thank you for your time. Keep the pulse. Remember.